Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a library haul. I have never done like a library book haul before, even though I go pretty much every week, if not every other week. I've got loads of books today at my local library. I don't know if it's the same for all libraries in the UK or whether it's just for like my county, but I'm able to take up to 15 books at a time. I think I've got 13. Let me just try and show you. Oh my lord, it keeps going, it keeps going. I can't lift it up anymore because I'm weak and I'll get smashed in the face with some books. So I've got a big old mix of YA and contemporaries and stuff like that and chick lit, and I just wanted to sit down and talk about books because you all know I love books and I know there's so many of you out there that enjoy books. So I might be recommending books that you've never heard about or stuff you've heard about. Let me know if you've read any of these in the comments below. Let's get started. So, quick backstory. I never knew way back when that the library was free. And that might sound ridiculous, but I feel like it's something that you use like whilst you're at school, and then you sort of do your years like when you're not at school and you're out with your mates and you think reading's not cool and stuff like that. And then I got into reading and I was spending like £7 or £8 on a book before I then discovered second-hand books in charity shops and stuff. But I could have saved myself so much money if I went to my local library. And like I said, I can get 15 books for 3 weeks. Albeit, I probably wouldn't ever get through that amount. If I didn't have P, then probably I would be able to do that. But it's such a good service and I highly recommend you go and check out your local libraries. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. It saved me so much money and I've discovered so many amazing different authors through the library that I would never have looked at in bookshops, if that makes sense, because I wouldn't want to spend the money on a book just in case I didn't like it. So, where to start? I'm going to start with this one just because it's my August book club pick. Now I don't know when this video is going to go live. I'm going to try and get it up as soon as I can so you can all get involved with this. But this is the new Page Toon book. I'm also going to apologise about the rain. It was really hot this morning, hence my appearance and not wearing any makeup because I sweated it all off. And now it's absolutely chucking it down. We're supposed to get like a month's worth of rain, I think, in a day. It's crazy. So, back on topic of books. And really quickly, background change. That's because this side of the camera, boxes are everywhere, moving situ. Anyway, Page Toon 5 years from now. This is the book club pick. This is quite expensive on Kindle. It was £3.99. I was not paying that. So I got it from my library. Because it's a new release, I had to pay 60p, but I'm alright with that. And this says, one day, maybe 5 years from now, you'll look back and understand why this happened. Nell and Van meet as children when their parents fall in love, but soon they are forced worlds apart. 5 years later, they find each other. Their bond is rekindled and new feelings take hold, but once again, they must separate. For the next 2 decades, fate brings Nell and Van together every 5 years. As life and circumstances continue to divide them, will they ever find true happiness, and will it be together? Sounds interesting. I don't know what it's going to be about. I assume Nell is the female, Van is the male. I don't even know if it's a male-female situ. Could be girl-girl. Not too sure. But I'm excited for this. I love Page Toon. I love her so much. I highly recommend you read a Page Toon. Even if this doesn't sound like something that you're interested in, go to your libraries. Page Toon is always on the shelves. Definitely give that a go. So that one is the first one that I picked up. 1 and 2 in a series, but book 3 is coming out. It'll be this month when you're watching this. It's out in August. So, Terry, discovered her again through the library. Absolutely loved her books. So, I'm reading another series of hers called Contagion. So, this is book 1. This is book 2. They've got coloured pages, which I think is epic. I've never seen that before. It says, Callie is missing. Her brother Kai is losing hope of ever seeing her again. Then he meets Shay, a girl who saw Callie the day she disappeared, and hope is reignited in him. Their search leads them to the heart of a terrifying epidemic that is raging through the country. Can Kai and Shay escape death and find Callie? I am obsessed with series trilogies this year. It's been something that has really just hooked me and got my reading bug going, because I just have to find out what's happening. I've had these for a little while now and I've put off reading them just because I know that I'll probably like them, binge read them and want the third. So yeah, I like the sound of an epidemic. I've never read about that before. So that is these ones by Terry. I then have one which I just saw the spine and the cover and I thought I quite like the sound of that. It's a little bit, it sounds quite scary for me. I've never heard of this author before, but this was in the young adult section, so I feel like it will be okay. I tend to stick to like YA, like lighter reads as opposed to something that's quite spooky. I just don't like scary books. But this is called Follow Me Back by Nikki Clock, like this. And this says, there was no sign of a struggle. She took her phone but left her laptop behind. Apparently she met someone online. Did she leave or was she taken? The first time Aiden hears about Lizzie's disappearance is when the police appear at his front door. Aiden doesn't know it yet, but with Lizzie's disappearance his life is about to take a twisted and desperate turn. A smart contemporary YA thriller that grips from the first page and never lets go. Can you really be sure who's telling the truth online? We're all online. I'm interested. Like, that blurb has got me hooked already and I'm excited to read it. Slightly hesitant, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know if you've read this, or let me know if you've read anything similar, because I'm looking forward to this one. So that is Follow Me Back. I've then got I would say a younger version of YA books, if that makes sense, like the younger version of the YA scale, and that is the Super Awkward trilogy by Beth Garrett. Never read any of her books before, and I heard about these through some booktubers that I watch. They're twins and they have a channel, and some of the stuff they recommend I don't really pay much attention to, but there are other books that they've recommended that I've absolutely loved, so I'll leave their channel link below. I can't relate to them at all in life because they're twins, they've just finished uni, they're not parents at all, but they read like YA and I can relate on book terms, if that makes sense. So we've got Super Awkward, Access All Awkward, and Truly Madly Awkward. So we've got all three, and it sounds like just like a nice, light, easy read. I can't imagine it's going to be too gripping. It might even be a little bit young for me, and it might be a little bit cringy. Hence the title Super Awkward. I know the girls that read it, they said that they were literally just cringing reading it, being in the situations. So I want to give it a go. I might read the first book and not like the second two, or the other two, sorry, but that is just the joys of the library. It hasn't cost me anything, so I can try it. If I like it, great. If not, I can return them. Hey, Bella Fisher, I'm absolutely winning at failing at life. I once got my tongue stuck to a box of Calippos in a supermarket. I accidentally called my geography teacher mum twice. He wasn't impressed. 3, I'm a geek, and not just in a geek chic kind of way, but in a secretly caring about failing maths and science way. Number 4, I always fail maths and science. So it figures that when I meet the fittest boy in the world, Zach, I'm doing solo star jumps whilst dressed as a cereal box. Now I've got to somehow persuade Zach to come to prom with me, while avoiding my evil ex and dealing with my mega awkward brain. What could go wrong? Oh yeah, that's right, absolutely everything. So it does sound quite young and quite kiddie, but I wanted to give it a go, and I saw all 3 and I was like, well, I'll just take those with me as well. So we've got those ones. I found this. Now I was going to get this on Kindle, but it was one of the ones, it was for 99p. It was it on for 99 or 1.99? It was on sale, and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like it, so I didn't want to purchase it. And then I saw it at the library and I was like, it does intrigue me. Look, it's another one of those ones. It intrigues me, and I saw quite a lot about it on BookTube, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to commit and pay for it. So this is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This says, this again, it's sort of like a creepy sort of YA, and it's about 5 students that go to detention and only 4 come out because 1 dies. So I'll read you the blurb. I'm sorry if you don't like blurb reading and stuff like that, but I just want to give you a whole generalisation of the book. Gail hopeful Bronwyn has never publicly broken a rule. Sports star Cooper only knows what he's doing in the baseball diamond. Bad boy Nate is one misstep away from a life of crime. Prom queen Addie is holding together the cracks of in her perfect life. And outsider Simon, creator of notorious gossip app at Bayview High, won't ever talk to any of them about it again. He dies 24 hours before he could post their deepest and darkest secrets online, and investigators conclude it was no accident. All of them are suspects. Everyone has secrets, right? What really matters is how far you'll go to protect them. So I think it's like a whodunit. And I assume you find out through the book, and there's like a backstory, which really intrigues me. I don't really read anything like this. Like I said before, I stick to like chick lit, light reads or series. I'm interested. It's got me hooked. Can you tell I'm into like, I want like gritty reads at the moment. I've sort of had enough of like the chick lit. So I've picked this one up, which I'm excited to read. One that I've been highly anticipating for since I knew it was coming out, and I never expected to see it in my local library of all places, and that is Restore Me by Tahira Murphy. She is the author of the Shatter Me trilogy, which is down here. I read these 2013, 2014, and it's an incredible series. Basically, the background of that series, this is a spin-off, so I'm not going to read the blurb because I don't want to spoil it, but the basis of this Shatter Me trilogy is sort of like X-Men style. It sounds bad, try it, give it a go. It's really, really good. Obviously there's 3 books, there's like a little love triangle involved, but also quite a lot of like rebellion and friendship and all of that. That's what it's about. This is the spin-off from the final book, so you can't read this series without reading this. I don't think. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd get invested and I'd read the trilogy, but I found it at my local library and I gasped. I saw it on the shelf and I was like, oh my god, it's there. I was going to pay $3.99 for it on Kindle. I haven't read it yet. One of those ones that I've been putting off because it's been so long since I read the first series, and I don't know if this is going to do the first series justice. I'm scared to go back into it because I loved the first one so much. So I really hope this just exceeds my expectations. The covers of these books are beautiful. Just look at that. I can't get over how beautiful that cover is. So that's Restore Me. Like I said, I'm not going to read the blurb because I don't want to spoil the first series for you guys if you want to read it. But if you have read it and you didn't know, she's started it again. I was saying, so I picked up book 2 and 3 in a trilogy, and I've reserved book 1 because I was intrigued. And I feel like when I just find some on the shelves, it normally goes really well and I just really, really enjoy them. So they're quite big books. Look at the size of this one. This one has got 650 pages. That is a hefty, hefty book. So I've just pulled up the blurb on here. Be careful please, babes. For book 1, which is called Broken Sky. I'll show you the picture in a minute. And it's called Welcome to a Perfect World, where war is illegal, where harmony rules, and where your date of birth marks your destiny, but nothing is perfect. And in a world that is this broken, who can Amity trust? And because I saw these and I knew I could reserve the first one, I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick them up and take them home. If I like the first one, I've got them so I can binge read. It's hard to film with a child in the background. What did we get for you?
It's a pound.
It was a pound. It wasn't a pound, it was free.
Oh, free.
Thanks. Right, we're now going to do a book haul of peas as well. We got Where's Wally for her. Can Mum just finish showing mine first?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sit down then. What's that one? What is it? Dentist. That's right. You're going to sit down and read that one then? No? Okay. Oh, thanks. Anyway, so that is what the first one looks like down there, the blue one, Broken Sky. So, I'll let you know how I find these two. Let me know if you've read anything by this author. It's by L.A. Weatherly. I don't know if they're American or UK books. What do you mean careful? Yep, Pip and Posy, well done.
A Posy.
Posy.
Yeah,
So we've got those on. Thank you. I've got one more and then I'm going to leave you guys in peace because I know I wouldn't want to watch this.
Oh, sure.
It's not hospital, it's sleepover.
Sleepover.
You're funny. Anyway, right, Mum's turn now, okay?
Yeah.
So, the last book is this. Can you just sit down for me? This was recommended to me on my book club when we were thinking about books to read. And I saw this today. I've never gone out of my way. Thank you. I've never gone out of my way to find it, to read it. And it's really expensive on Kindle. I had a look. But when I found it today in the library, I was like, sod it. I'm getting God knows how many others. So I may as well pick it up. George Dinosaur, well done. So this is, I will read you the blurb. I was told it's sort of like Harry Potter but not. So I've got it on that basis and it's really, really hyped and really raved about. Thank you. So it says, once a year the infamous Master Legend hosts Caravelle, open to only those who have been invited. This year the week-long game is on Legend's glittering some island, I'm not pronouncing the name, where the winding streets are an elaborate snow-covered maze and people there are never who they seem. At midnight on the first day, the show begins and the visitors become players. Thank you. Each of them is vying for the coveted prize, a single wish, but all they must do is unravel the mystery of Caravelle. No, you're not going in my purse. All they must do is unravel the mystery of Caravelle, but in a game where danger hides behind every charming smile, winning isn't without a loss, and their wish might be their last.
Wait!
Read! We literally, yeah, go on then, up you get and then you can read. We literally spent 2 hours at the library today. We had a good time. See, I'm intrigued by that. I don't know when I'll get to it. I don't know if it's going to be... Oh, there's a map. It's got like letters in it and stuff. I'm intrigued nonetheless. Out of everything that I've just shown you, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a lot of books from the library so I can pack up my bookshelf. I've got so many books I own and I just need to get them packed away because I don't need them. I've got my Kindle, I've got the library. So I think I'm going to say goodbye to my books soon. I will do a bookshelf tour. I know quite a lot of you want me to do one. I'm going to do one when I've got my new setup. I can't do it now, it's too messy. So I'll do that. But my plan is to read these for the next couple of months and then not have use of my own shelf. So I will do hopefully if I find these books good, I will sit down and do like a Library Finds wrap up video of my thoughts and stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if you've got any other recommendations that I should go and find. My library's really good, my local library. I'm really sorry that this video has been so scatty. I've got P behind me reading her 15 books. I've got this cat that just wants to go outside, but it's torrential downpour. And I'm now just sat around a whole load of book mess and boxes, which is just not, it's not what you want in life, is it, Wells? You smell good. You smell so good. I love you. You're my firstborn. Do you know that? You got a smelly breath. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to leave you in peace. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know and I can try and do another Library Finds video because I enjoy talking about books a hell of a lot. I'm going to go, leave you in peace, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Move your hair. Say bye-bye. Thanks for watching. And blow kiss.